Good morning, everybody. Now, this is absolutely ridiculous, but I've been talking actually for some time, realizing that the video wasn't even on. I don't know. I think it's given me maybe a bit more time to pull myself together because this is Thankful Tuesday. I wanted to call it Hugging Tuesday. It's the 5th of May 2020, but I really wanted to bring home to everybody, I wanted to call it actually Hugging Tuesday. Now, hugs are mega important, and this is going to be a difficult day for me. It's the anniversary of my son's death, and I'll be doing a lot of my red door, blue door in my head, and I'm just going to kind of run with it today because oh, what I would give for a hug from my gorgeous boy today. So I've got to make do with a hug from his little teddy. And I don't know if other people have lost, obviously, when you lose a loved one, but I think sometimes you want to just smell and have their smell and just feel them all round about you. So he's with me today, and thank you, Bruce, for that. And he'll help me get through. You never know what's round the corner. And I know that we can't give a hug to those we love just now if we're distancing from them. Now, many of us will be living in close contact with others. We're not all in the same boat. We're all in very different boats. So sometimes when we're living closely together, even with our loved ones, they will be getting on our nerves. You'll be getting on their nerves. So I would say that you still have to think and try and give them a hug. I mean, everybody's suffering just now, and some more than others. So remember, whatever boat you're in, we'll be talking later about how to hug ourselves. Scientific research shows that when you hug somebody, the average length of a hug is only about 2 or 3 seconds. But the therapeutic effect of a hug is about 6 times that. It's about 20 seconds. It's unbelievably good for you. The effect on the body and the mind, if it's a sincere hug, releases a hormone, and it's called oxytocin. But it's oh, I'm lost. Anyway, it's more or less like the love hormone. Now, the love hormone, it helps you feel relaxed, you feel safe, you feel calm. It reduces your fears and anxieties. And it's free. Imagine, it's free. So physical touch is very important. It releases this hormone as well. And it's associated with like forming bonds. And hugging yourself also can release this. It calms you and it soothes you, particularly during stressful times. So we definitely need that just now. Now, this hormone acts on the brain's emotional centre, and it promotes these feelings of contentment. It's released actually during childbirth. So, and kind of the purpose of it is that it helps you forget the pain that you went through. And I know every childbirth is different, but it also helps you forget that pain, and you're able then to bond or love and hold the baby. They also say that actually this hormone helps males form better relationships, and they become more affectionate. So get out there and hug your man or hug your partner. Really good for you. Now, a hug encourages patience because we have to be patient to give someone a hug. So it's really good for you, and it acknowledges appreciation and love for the other person. And when you do that, you feel good about yourself as well. A hug reduces stress. Now, there was a University of Miami did some research on a touch and hugs, and actually it improves the immune system, and that reduces pain. And I mean, I'm so in well, I'm so passionate about touch. Touch is very important, and I know that we used to be able to touch, and I think we can't do it in the workplace. We can't do it in schools. It's very difficult, and we understand why. But even primary schools, I think one mum said she got a call to see her wee boy had fallen in the playground, And so she said, and what do you want me to? Oh, you'll need to come, because they couldn't touch him, couldn't hug him. And sometimes that's all we need, is just a hug. It was a minor scrape. Anyway, we know the reasons why, but it's just a pity. I mean, I was probably known when I went into organisations, I'd give everybody a hug, but it's just, you've got to be careful what you do and how you do it nowadays. And of course, communication. Now, it varies between percentages, can sometimes be 70% up to maybe 85% of communication is non-verbal. So you interpret body language and gestures, and a hug is a fabulous way of expressing yourself to another human being. Of course, again, as I said, you can't go around hugging everybody. Now, if you don't have a human to hug your pet. So pets just love, well, obviously, if you hug a pet, it's very soothing for you. Just make sure that your pet actually wants to be cuddled. So you know your own pet, and most of them, in fact, I think there's quite a few posts on Facebook about pets are getting a bit fed up now with humans being in the house all the time. But a pet, hugging a pet has got a very soothing effect on you. It lowers your blood pressure. It reduces stress and anxiety. And of course, if it's someone else's pet, make sure you get their permission and you know that that pet likes getting cuddles. You don't want bitten or scratched. Now, I'm waiting today. I'm waiting on Princess Darcy, the Vizsla, to come. My son's dropping her off because she just loves cuddles. And she'll be with me tomorrow and might actually want to invade the video because she loves sitting on top of me. But I can't wait. So that's my cuddles. Now, if you don't have a human, if you don't have a pet to hug, then hug yourself. Now, what we're going to do is I'm going to go through a wee routine as to how you can hug yourself. If you've got nobody around, hugging yourself can reduce pain. It boosts your spirits and it lets you know that you are loved. So let's just do this together. If you're having a bad day, not even during the pandemic, but if you're having a bad day, hug yourself. Now, sometimes people say, well, I mean, I'm talking about it if you're alone, but you can still hug yourself if somebody's there. You might want to go into the bathroom. I mean, I've been saying this throughout, I think, my videos. The bathroom's going to be kind of using up a lot of your time, perhaps, because you want to be alone, get away from all the noise of everything round about you. But it doesn't matter whether you're alone or with someone. You can always hug yourself. So let's try it together. Hugging yourself, first step is to wrap your hands, cross over your arms. Now, it can be either way, whatever's comfortable for you. And you can put your hands on your shoulder, whatever way. And there's Nikki on saying a big squeezy hug. That's exactly what it is. So please do this just now. Now, if you feel that's a bit kind of awkward, then just wrap your arms around your tummy area and just squeeze. That gives you a lovely warm feeling. And of course, it's maybe not as noticeable. So if somebody's actually riling you and upsetting you today, cross your arms and just be quiet. Just listen and hug yourself. And squeeze just gently. You don't need to, I mean, it reduces pain. You don't want to cause yourself pain. Now, if you want, you can also do this. Hug a pillow. Now, you can hug a pillow or a blanket or a backpack, anything that you feel is important to you. I've got Bruce's wee teddy. It's very important to me. So I can actually hug that, and you've got a sense of safety and security, and you feel calm, and it's absolutely wonderful. So get that pillow out. In fact, another thing that's actually quite good, nothing really to do with hugs, but you can take yourself off. If you've got a car, you can take yourself off outside into the car, blast up the music and start singing along to it, or feeling, you really will feel better about yourself. Now, me and my broken record again. But nature, the power of nature is immense. It improves your good feeling, boosts your spirits, you feel better. So get outside, get love from nature. Now, why do we feel better on holiday? Well, it's probably because we're away from work, but actually part of the reason is that you're taking your shoes off, you're running across the sand, you're running across the grass, and you're grounding yourself kind of with earth's love in a sense. So if it's good weather and the grass is dry, or maybe it's even wet, doesn't matter if you don't mind, lie down, just get yourself immersed in nature. If it's raining and you might not want to go out, look out of the window. I mean, it's blue sky today, there's wispy clouds. I could sit for hours watching the formation of the clouds, and that is nature. You're actually just immersing yourself. Nature is just so beautiful. We can't really replicate it. So enjoy doing that. Now, I've said before, and I've said it again, but virtual hugs. Now, when we can't get near anybody, virtual hugs actually really lets people know you love them, and in turn, you feel better about yourself. What it does, it kind of it's a bit almost like giving yourself a hug. You're kind of confusing the brain, and it's kind of saying, well, that's a hug that's coming my way. Now, my affirmations are good for this, and that's my A for affirmations. Now, I think I've said it before in another video, but write post-it notes. Write post-it notes to yourself, so you can put them up on the fridge, up on your desk at work. And of course, remember my inspiration board or my achievement board. Have these around you all the time to remind you what a fantastic person you are. And if there's nobody around to tell you, well, don't wait for anyone to tell you. Tell yourself that. So you can do things like put a post-it up saying, I am beautiful. I am loved. Have a great day. Well done. You can even use pictures. They might have pictures on your inspiration board, but have these around you all the time. Really makes you feel good. It will lift your spirits. Now, the next thing is treat yourself. Now, I know we maybe can't go for a spa day, and we don't maybe want to be spending money anyway, and we can't go out just now, but you could just treat yourself to something, like I said, sit in the car, sing, just immerse yourself in what you feel is making you feel good. Maybe buy yourself a gift. Now, don't go spending money when we don't have money to spend, but a little gift. It could be your favourite book. You order it online and it's delivered, and it's just for you. I think particularly if you've suffered the loss of a loved one, the death of someone close to you, particularly during this time when you can't give them that last farewell, that last hug, then getting a little gift for yourself can help. It can really help. But don't do it every time you feel down. You'll be bankrupt. You'll have no money left. So you've got to be careful. This is just a little treat for yourself. Now, finally, and I'm going to do like almost 2 wee meditations today, if you'll just bear with me, because it's a special day for me. But using your imagination. Build your mental and emotional strength through imagination. Now, here's a little poem. There was a little poem. I don't know who wrote it, but I thought this was quite apt for the pandemic situation. I'm going to get a bit emotional here, so it's a wee bit of red door, blue door. I had a plan for my life. I thought it was okay. But the unexpected happened, and my plan was not the way. So I have to plan something new, different and new. It may not be as nice, as challenging it will be. There may be thorns and briars on the path I tread. But smile, I will, as I know this will help me along with less dread. Don't be afraid to journey alone, as new friends you will find along the way. Move with strength and confidence, welcoming positive people and energy in your life to stay. So I want to take your mind now on an adventure, and here's how. If you just sit comfortably and you can close your eyes. Now, I want you to take a deep breath. Remember the deep breath in from the tummy area, not your chest, because that brings energy into the body. And we'll just take 3 deep breaths. And when you're breathing, I want you to think of something that makes you feel calm and peaceful. So we'll take a deep breath in through the nose and pushing that tummy, that diaphragm out like a balloon, and hold, and then exhale. Now I want you to take another deep breath in through the nose, hold, and exhale. And then a third breath in through the nose, hold, and then exhale. Now I want you to imagine a peaceful place. You feel a sense of calm and relaxation, but you're also energized. You can almost touch the energy all around you. Imagine there is a golden path in front of you. You start walking along this golden path until you come to a fork in the path. Do you go right? Do you go left? Take a moment to think about each fork. Is one drawing you closer? Does it make you feel positive? Or does it make you feel anxious? Take another deep breath in through the nose, hold, and then exhale. And say to yourself the affirmation, I am confident, I am calm, and I know that whichever path I choose, it will be the one I need. This one will open up opportunities for me. I know I can walk slowly forward with confidence. As I continue, I will become more confident. I feel calm. I know that opportunities lie ahead of me. And then you can open your eyes, and I hope you enjoyed that adventure. That's the adventure of the mind. Very, very powerful, doing a creative imagination, and that's using my A, B and C together. Now, last but not least, of course, laughter is the best medicine. While taking the first few steps towards changing your mindset, being more confident, then you have to laugh. Laugh at yourself. Don't laugh at others, laugh with others. And that's the pathway really to inner happiness and inner success. Now, because this is a very special day for me and feathers are very important for me, every year, in fact there was one this morning, a white feather, every year on the anniversary of Bruce's death and at the celebration of his life, on the special days for him and me, white feathers appear. So I'm going to do, if you can all bear with me, I hope you've enjoyed this, but I'm going to do the floating feather meditation. And it's very effective if you want to feel calm and you want to be aware of yourself and those around you. It brings a sense of peace and calm in any situation. So it's particularly helpful for me today and any day that I feel down, and I hope this applies to you as well. So again, if we can just sit comfortably, posture straight and their feet on the ground. It's a short meditation, but it's really powerful. So close your eyes. I want you to imagine yourself sitting quietly. Breathe in, your deep breath in through the nose. Hold and then exhale through the mouth. Now imagine a soft white feather. You watch this fluffy feather slowly floating down, You are aware of how delicate and fine it is. You feel a sense of lightness. Your mind is calm. Your body is calm. Close your eyes, keep them closed, and just imagine the delicate white feathers floating lightly. You feel more aware. Now take a deep breath in through the nose again and hold. And as you exhale, let a sense of calm and peace wash over you. You can slowly open your eyes and say to yourself, I feel positive. I am more aware of everything around me. I feel a sense of calm and peace. And that's the meditation. Thank you very much for watching today and for joining me on this really special day to me. And I think the whole week I'm going to kind of dedicate to self-care and feeling good about ourselves. So tomorrow, I don't know what I'll call it yet, but it will be about self-care. And please take care of yourselves, and virtual hugs to everybody, and from Bruce's Teddy and myself. Have a great day. Okay, bye.